Everybody is wondering right now, will we see a major pullback here in Bitcoin that is quite imminent, or will we keep pumping until we hit some key resistance areas? And I want to show you what I believe is going to happen, and I also show you all my positions and all my trades that I have running right now, and also what happened with my Bitcoin trade. If you are interested in that, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, like this video, and also activate the bell so that you will never miss out on these important updates. And now let's directly jump here into it. So first of all, let's start with altcoin positions that I have here right now. I have here a band trade, a fetch trade, a phantom trade, and an op trade. So the op trade is slightly underwater, nothing dramatic. It's any moment that will also flip bullish again. But you see here, I have like on FDM $5,000, I have on Band $5,000, and on Fetch $1,300. They are all really nice in profits. I have my take profit points for them. And I believe in the next, let's say over the weekend, most likely all these take profit points will be hit. When we want to look what happened here with my Bitcoin position, here my SDX trade is still slightly in a profit, Unfi not in profit, but XRP also big in profit here, and my Matic trade is slowly climbing back up into profit. You guys saw yesterday I had a big Bitcoin position open. So if I go here now to my closed PNL, you see my trade yesterday closed at $10,800, and the trade before I closed it at $35,800, this one. And then I opened this one here at 35,400 and closed it at 3650 actually. But yeah, because of a little bit of slippage, I got a little bit less out of it. But that's absolutely fine. So the reasoning why I took profits there was that I saw Bitcoin struggling yesterday to break here, that level. So you can see here also why. Because we got here multiple tests here, this one, then we started to go lower, and then here in that spike, that was when I sold. And you also saw this was a violent move here back to the downside. And I was thinking, oh, nice, I sold at the right moment. But then I went to sleep and Bitcoin turned around and continued rallying to the upside. So the smart thing would have been, when I would have been awake, to re-enter and ride this now to the upside, or take the risk and go to sleep and hope that on the next morning I would be still in profit. But I don't like to do this. Normally I try to close my positions overnight before I go to sleep, and yeah, I did nothing different. Yesterday I made profit. That's the most important thing. If you make profits, take the profits, and especially if your gut is telling you to take profits, and that was here the case. My gut told me to take profits, and that's why I closed that Bitcoin position. So now when we are looking at the Bitcoin chart, what's actually happening here on the 30 minutes, we see that here this upward sloping former resistance line turned now into support again. So it's a support resistance flip line, more or less. So here now we can see we had some really nice retests down here already to confirm the support, and now the above moving resistance comes in at $37,266 all the way up to $37,500. And we can also see the closer we get to it, the more rejections we are seeing here right now. I don't believe that we see a major pullback for Bitcoin. I don't believe that we see something like this here over the next couple hours, even the next, let's say, 2 days. I don't believe that we're going to see that. Bitcoin is way too bullish for this right now. I think we're gonna trade here a little bit more sideways, and then gonna test that level and either break it or get then from there rejected. That's the most likely outcome that I see here on the 30 minutes chart for now. But even if we would lose that upward sloping trend line, it would be not the end of the world, because the new underlying support will most likely give us a small bounce here back to the upside that we can take advantage of. And for a new long position, that is exactly that level that I'm looking at right now here, $35,500 to open a new long position with not all the money available, just maybe 40%. And then on 35,200, I'm gonna place the rest. Here on the 4-hourly chart, here you can now observe exactly what I had told you for so many days. Did I not tell you? Let me know in the comments if I told you or not. That the above hanging liquidity is way easier to grab for market makers than all that liquidity that is down here because the price is already so far away. Didn't I tell you this, guys? I told you guys that the most likely outcome is that Bitcoin pushes to the upside to liquidate all these low leverage short positions because that liquidity was way closer to the price action, so way easier to take than to send the price down, basically fighting against the windmill, and use a lot of money and effort to push the price down when nobody wants to see lower prices right now. Everybody wants to see price going up. So it makes no sense to fight this. So, and that's why the market maker said, okay, we give it a little push and then we take all this liquidity here to the upside. Here we have also this nice bullish pennant here. You can also call it a bull flag. So if we just treat it as a pennant, we have hit more or less the technical target already. We're not far away, like $400 away to hit it. And then this pattern is completed here on the 4-hourly chart. And guys, don't forget, if you want to trade with me together and follow these trades that I give you absolutely for free, then go here to BYBIT. On BYBIT, you still get $30,000 for free if you use my specific link. And as you can see, I have highly profitable trades here on BYBIT running most of the time. I also took here already profits on some other trades. This account was sitting at $50,000 like 2-3 days ago. Now it's already at $80,000. So $30,000 in like 2-3 days that I made here only on that account, and on the other account it's even more. I don't want even to talk about it because it's so much more. And also on BITGET, there you still get actually you get right now also $30,000 and 20% on top of your initial deposit. So if you deposit $1,000, you get $200 for free, but you can only trade with them. You cannot withdraw these $200, just that you know. But also only with that link in the description and in the pinned comment below, guys. Then let's move on here. On this 30 minutes chart, there I wanted to show you that the indicators are about to reset here again. So the stochastic RSI is not far away from the bottom. The MACD can, once the stochastic RSI bottomed out, also see a pinch to the upside again, and the normal RSI is just going sideways, which is absolutely fine. But I see here also a small bear divergence right now on the 30 minutes. Just want to point this out here. So we could see a potential pullback to like 36,500, like a $300 move, nothing crazy. So could definitely happen. And if we would go lower, then here now 35,900. And why this level? Because we have broken this high here, and then here the next candle close, touch point, a lot of touch points with failed attempts to break it, and now we broke it. So a retest as support should confirm it as support, and then we should see a bounce to the upside from here. If we would here continue to go lower and this bearish divergence on the 30 minutes would be playing out. Then here on the on this 4-hourly chart, so we have broken here to the upside. Here we have this bull flag. Also here we broke out, and here you see the target is still $40,982 to the upside. We have swept this high here, and now the price action tries to move here a little bit above that, but because we just swept this high, there is a chance that Bitcoin will start to go sideways a little bit, which will be good for altcoins. I want to mention that, guys. Look at altcoins and come to my Discord. I will be streaming potentially today on my Discord and give you a lot of really good altcoins that will be moving. You go in my Telegram channel, ask anyone you want. We are killing it in the Discord. So just click the link also in the description to join the Discord, and you will find the conditions that you have to meet to be in the Discord itself. Yeah, so a little bit sideways movement, and then also continue to the upside here. On the 12-hourly chart, we can see now why the Bitcoin price is not moving higher, and that is because we have, as I mentioned already yesterday, some resistance coming in here at $37,400, and also then here $40,088 is another technical target of a technical pattern. So only if we break $37,400, that will open the doors that we see a really quick acceleration to like $40,000. Otherwise, if we get rejected from here, then we will go down, correct a little bit with a sideways move, and gain new momentum before we then push to the upside. But I also want to point out that here the stochastic RSI has still room to go a little bit higher here. Also the MACD just flipped bullish with that crossover, so most likely we're going to see continuation going into the weekend. And something else here on the weekly chart, something really interesting that I also wanted to show you. Here you see again the $37,000 level. We are really knocking on it right now. And on the weekly chart, the only thing that I'm looking for on the weekly chart is that we are closing the chart as it is. I don't want anything else. Either the price moves higher or we are staying as it is. That is the best outcome for us. And let me explain you why. Because if the price action stays as it is, that would be considered to be a continuation pattern. These three candles, that would be a continuation pattern. That means the next weekly candle will break through and most likely go to $40,000. That's why I want this weekly candle that we have right now staying as it is, or that it actually breaks already all the way up to like $38,000 and then next week's candle breaks to $40,000. That's what I'm looking out for. Also on the VPVR, on the on the 4-hourly chart on the VPVR, I wanted to show you that there's above us not really a lot of resistance. So here you see on the liquidation levels here, this whole area, once that is taken out, that is coinciding with $39,000. Once that level is broken, there is nothing here on the VPVR stopping Bitcoin to snap to $40,000 and above. So I still remain with my target of potentially $48,000 next month at some point. I think that will be this year's high, will be around $48,000. Mark my words, guys. Mark my words, guys. That's what I believe will be the end of year target here. And guys, also don't forget, if you want to learn from me directly how I achieved this big success in crypto with my trading, then you should go to amcrypto.us. There you can find my trading program that I have curated for over a year and put this all well thoughtly together. And you can choose if you either want to learn by yourself, if you do the assisted version, or the pro version, which is basically mentoring direct with me one-on-one. It's absolutely up to you. And be quick here, because I have discounted prices there. These prices will be soon, really soon, I'm gonna change them back to the original pricing, because the bull market is coming, people have more money again, so I can also raise the put the price back to where it was. That's why I'm telling you, be quick here, as long as I still have these discounted prices here. I also wanted to talk really quickly about the Bitcoin dominance, because we saw a significant move here to the upside in the dominance because of that Bitcoin move. And I still believe if we are going here higher, and most likely either we get a rejection from the 55% level or from the 57.21% level. So either one of these levels, that will be the rejection point, and that will be then the nail in the coffin for a massive altcoin season to be starting out from that moment onwards. So I still believe we're gonna hit 57 for some reason, but you never know. So it will be one of these two levels, and once we are starting heavily rejecting from it, that is when we have the start of a small altcoin season. Guys, that's it already for today's episode. I'm sorry that I was a little bit here all over the place. I got a new setup and I had to get used to it. I try to get better used to it, and yeah, don't forget, smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you then again tomorrow.